Welcome back to the Saratoga Performing Arts Center. Much like summertime, whether it's down on the track, on Broadway, here in Saratoga, there's so much tradition. And one of those happens here at SPAC. I'm pleased to be joined this morning by the Artistic Director of the New York City Ballet. This is Jonathan Stafford. Jonathan, good morning. Welcome to Saratoga.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So exciting for you guys to be back here for your summer residency. What does it mean for the company to be back in Saratoga this summer?
Well, Saratoga is our summer home. It is really, truly our second home away from New York City. We've been coming here every year for decades. The community warmly embraces us every time. We get to come up and be out in the country, out of the city, and we get to perform in this spectacular venue. There's nothing like performing for thousands of people outside, performing for all the bugs and the wildlife that's around here that adds to the performance, but it truly has always been a magical place for me personally, but also for our company.
And speaking of you personally, you were once a member of the company, you were a principal dancer, now the artistic director. How many years have you been coming to SPAC?
I think this is my 24th visit in a row. From a young dancer. I didn't miss 2020 because my wife and I and a couple friends had to make the trip up. We couldn't miss a summer in Saratoga, so we came and visited SPAC and visited the town and just had a great time.
For folks that maybe aren't familiar with the residency that goes on here every summer, what are the origins? How long has the company been coming here?
The company's been coming here since the 60s, and it really has been our summer home, and the theater was built with New York City Ballet in mind. Not many theaters around the world that a dance company can say that. So the theater really fits us, suits us really well, and we've been coming up offering lots of different, they're doing a sound check now on the stage. It's constant rehearsal while we're up here. But we've been doing, we've been creating new ballets up here. We've brought our most recent rep. We continue to bring our old, kind of more legacy rep that our audiences are really familiar with. And we like to bring a mix every year. Yeah,
and of course, the Balanchine ballets are, I think, always a crowd favorite. Last night was opening night. How did it go?
It went very well. Dancers got to feel out the stage. We had two beautiful hosts, in Adrian and Tyler Peck, who led the program and just gave a really good behind-the-scenes look at what the audience can expect this week, so that they can dig into each of the pieces a little bit more.
And you have a show every single night, straight through Saturday, matinees and also evening shows. What can folks expect tonight and then going forward for the rest of the weekend?
Tonight we have a fun program with SPAC premieres, and the first ballet on that program was actually premiered up here in Saratoga in 2016. Again, Saratoga SPAC, part of the community, creating new work for the dance world. That was underwritten by Ron Riggy, so we're going to be dedicating the performance in his honor. And then we see a trio of new works that have never been seen in Saratoga before by some of the leading choreographers in the dance world today.
That's wonderful. Folks can still come out. Tickets are still available. And what is really unique, I was here a couple of years ago, is just the open air aspect. What does that mean for your dancers? Obviously, there's a lot of challenges that come with that as well.
There are. Things aren't necessarily as perfect as they might be in an indoor theater, but it adds to it. I've always felt it adds to the ambiance, the energy you bring. And the audience up here is so passionate about the company, so excited to see the dancers, to get to know some of the new dancers and see some of their old favorites. So as soon as the curtain goes up and they feel that energy coming from the audience, there's nothing like it.
And where can folks get tickets?
They can get tickets here at the box office and online. And, from what we've heard, that there's going to be a large crowd coming in every night. So people better get on it and get out there and get your seats. We do something different every night. We have a short stories program, and then one of our newest productions, we're doing Copeland dance episodes to the great music of Aaron Copland by our resident choreographer, Justin Peck, which is going to be huge.
Well, fantastic. So much to look forward to this weekend, Jonathan. We appreciate your time this morning. Break a leg to all the dancers. Please pass it along to the company.